Hey guys, it's Mike with the 61 Beetle. Like or subscribe if you want to help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm working on a couple things today. So, first thing I'm doing is I will take off my, I actually used my door locks for the first time yesterday. That was exciting. First thing I'm working on today is to take off the door panels and take this off. And I'm going to put a vapor guard in there. The vapor guard is going to be a big cutout Glad bag that's going to be cut to the exact shape of this. And it has to go to allow this to hook in. And then I have to put the springs under here, and I'm just going to use the one collar with the springs pushing that out. So I'll do that on both sides of the door panels. And the other thing that I have on the door panels is these little guys here, which somehow they're like little plastic things that are supposed to keep anything from rattling. So I believe, see how this rattles a little bit? I believe what you do is you kind of jam this plastic thing or this rubber thing right into the end of this, and then this has a firmer non-rattle connection. So we're going to see how that works. That's these non-rattling things. Next thing I did is I got a bunch of new dash light bulbs because I was missing the fuel gauge light bulb. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a light bulb into there. I got some LED bulbs as well. I got green and red, and I'm going to try actually a LED bulb on my green indicator, green turn signal indicator, and red underneath the green and red sort of cellophane, not cellophane, but plastic gels, they call them. And I'm just going to see if I get a better color out of those LEDs, so I'll make a video on that when I get them. So I'm going to do that with the door panels. The other thing I'm going to do is, see if I have enough of this. It doesn't look like I have enough of it. So I'm going to get speaker wire. We'll see how long this is, but it has to go from where I set up my Bluetooth, which is probably going to be right under here, and I need to run 2 speaker wires. And since I think I'm going to have my little Bluetooth controller somewhere in here, I'm going to run the speaker wires down same place where I run my wires for the to the volt and ammeter, and then I'm going to run them under and then down by the side of the tunnel down there, and then the speaker wires are going to come out here for left and right rear speakers. So I have this speaker wire, and I may have to go and buy another reel because I just don't have enough of the speaker wire to reach. But I think in a car this small, I think all I need is these 2 speakers right here. They're 6x9s. They're going to be in the back and kind of pointing up, and that pointing up is going to then sound will hit this windshield and come straight up to the front. And I really don't think that I need front speakers, so that's why I'm only going to run the 2 wires. So for the time being, let me do these door panels first. I have coming in the mail, I have contact cement, which is what I'm going to use to attach this kind of the peripheral carpeting. So in other words, this is going to come right in here. I'm going to glue this down really, really well, and I just have to dodge my sort of seat belts and the places where this hits. I'm going to have to cut potentially and tuck the parts of this carpet underneath the other parts of the carpet. So I've got to figure out the other thing that I do have And I haven't even looked at these yet, but I have. Let's take a look at what these things look like. So it looks like one. These are not like the super expensive mats, but these are the 2 rear floor mats. And then driver's side and passenger side. So floor mats will be great. As soon as I get the carpet kit in place, then I can put the floor mats down and in place. So, but one thing at a time. We're going to start by permanently getting my door panels in so that I can have my window rollers. And I believe it's right here in the very end tip of this that you stick this little guy here, the little rubber thing, so that when you push it down, there's no rattle like this. So, and I've got to get my springs. That's these guys here. That's gonna go underneath there. So take this off. I've got to put on the vapor guard that keeps water that drips down here from hitting the back of the masonite and making it swell up, and it'll go into the bottom there, the water, and out the 2 holes. And then on top of that vapor guard, I'm gonna put the 2 springs. They'll go like this. I've got to make sure that I rehook this into the little holder back there. And then I have to, I'm going to use just the 1 collar, I think, instead of 2. You got to put those little pieces back, the rattle guards, and put these pieces back. So I'm going to give that a shot. So I wound up with my headliner tools. There was this tool here, which seems to be for taking off these kinds of things. The first thing I've actually got to do is to take off the up because of the, there we go. So it's this one here that has to go on the back of this. All the clips are in place and look good. So what I need to do is I'm gonna get a this is really thick garbage bag, and I've used this before. And I have to just remember, so I want it to be the exact shape of the door panel, but then I want the bottoms of this to go into the bottom here so that any water doesn't go into this little area here, rather it drops into the bottom. So there's just a little extra long flap. So I'm gonna make this, cut that out. Alright, so I decided I'm going to cut 2 at once here. So what I've done is I traced out the shape of this, and I have a double glad kind of one of these big bags, and I've got this coming about 3 inches. All right, well, that's what I decided to do. I got some weldwood contact cement, and I went around the edge here. I have this as a vapor guard, and then I put this over top of it, and then I have this, and I have these two little see that little guy there? It's a little rubber thing that sticks in, and I have another one which I have here. Seems to have popped out, so let me see what the heck is going on with that thing. They look like these two little rubber things. So let me figure out exactly what's going on here. So this one has popped out. Still somewhat of the old one in there. So I have to find it and put it back in there. Where could it have possibly gone? So, time being, I'm gonna take another one and just go ahead and put it in there. I sprayed a little. All right, so working on the vapor guard here, but I put glue on there, but I just decided I'm gonna go around in each segment, and like I did on the last one, and I just putting on a piece of duct tape like this, because I don't even know how this weldwood adhesive, I don't know if it's any good or what happens in the heat. So I'll just have a little double action to just hopefully keep this up and in place. Again, this is totally not visible, so all right, well, I made my own. This is the real one. I lost one, it fell out somehow. But then I used one of those little glove box or gas stops, and I ground it down. I made another one. So that's gonna be the way it is. Now, I need to get these two springs to basically, hopefully, well, that glue is now dry. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm going to get glue into the actual mechanism, but I think I can do something here with these springs to just Okay, so final product. This thing is in there, it's hooked on there. This works, has the little rubber thing that keeps it from rattling. This one works. See, I can roll that down. That's the position. Both of them kind of go down like this when this is fully closed. And then let's look on the other side. This one here, that's underneath. I'm not entirely certain about right here. That's the only thing that I have a little bit of a question is this thing in there? Or did I not screw it in all the way? I think it's just a little bit loose somehow. This thing is a little bit looser, but it's in the bracket. But this one like this works, no rattle. This one in here, I can roll down the window. So that one seems to, yeah. Okay, so I think that looks good. Let's see, the other things that I'm working on. So I have my floor mats here. And then what I did is I got some Velcro, a bunch of Velcro, because what I'm gonna do, I'll show you the speakers I'm gonna put in and why I'm gonna use Velcro, because I think if I put a bunch of Velcro, like double-sided hooks, I can Velcro in my speakers and they'll sit in the back on the carpet and not budge. So let's look at those speakers real quick. So the speakers that I've got, I have these two boxes, Pioneer speakers. They're 6x9s, and they look like this. They have the speaker wire goes into the back like that, so it should be easy to install. I already wired them up on the inside there. So those two are just going to sit on the back, in the back. And what I'm hoping is that if I put two-sided, the rigid part of the Velcro, and I put strips on here, and I can make them point up. So I can put the Velcro on two sides of it, I guess, and point them up so that the sound comes off the back windshield. And I think that I can Velcro to here and Velcro to the rear carpet, and they'll stay in place, but I'm not 100% sure that the Velcro will do that. But so that's my progress. Like or subscribe, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll keep going. Let me think. Next thing I've got to do is glue in the carpets. So that'll be my next project. Probably gonna do that tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.